my good, spooky, scrumptious, delicious Scorpio. Welcome to your live tarot reading. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Venus. We're going to take a look at you and your person, baby. Whatever that means to you, situationship, relationship, bumble, date, marriage, you know, skeleton in your closet, snake in the grass. Let's see. Please show me, angels, what's happening for my scrumptious Scorpio. And they're, oh, baby, you're... Scorpio, always, it's always like this. It's always the trauma. Shout out to Gondura Official as well, baby. My magical sister. Her channel is linked always in the description box below. We're listening to her music in the background. And guess who's here? Mr. Devil. Okay. Scorpio used to get these readings with the devil in them all the time. Gondura was there for this phase of the Scorpion collective. It used to be a running joke. I think she still gets the devil a lot in her readings for Scorpio, but this is hilarious. You got death and the devil, by the way, on either side of your spread immediately, like trauma. We're back on the drama, baby. You know what? We're back on our bullshit. Definitely mommy is. Okay, anyway, Scorpio. Before we continue with the trauma, let me just say welcome to Blue Angel Love Tarot. If you're new and if you are a returning Blue Angel, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. I see you, baby. Give mommy a kiss. Scorpio. I'm Scorpio Sun and Rising. This is Scorpio. This is a Scorpio friendly zone, Scorpio Central. So just relax, you know, take your stinger out, you know, fan it a little bit. Okay, baby. So you're coming up in your person's own position. So this is what they're going through right now. It's death. It's the Scorpion sting. Somebody is not doing well. They're not doing well, baby. See, this is the lesson people always learn with the Scorpio. You're doing well. You know, when you meet a Scorpio and you do right by the Scorpio, you're going to be doing well, baby. But if you're not doing right by the Scorpio, I mean, only the goddess can save you now. It's out of my hands. Somebody got into trouble with the goddess, because somebody overstepped the mark with the Scorpion. Somebody tried to power play you and manipulate. Look, this is what came up for your past with this person. You're coming up as death too. They're coming up as death. You're coming up as death. Scorpionic energy all over this. You had to do the Scorpion thing on this person, and now they're feeling the sting. You stung this person, babe. You gave them either the Scorpio silence or the, you know, the Scorpio treatment. You gave them some of that Scorpion flavors, all right? They got the Scorpion dish served cold. Maybe a little bit of the Ruwenge, I don't know, but you got the Eight of Swords here. Somebody tried to lie to you, manipulate you, and gaslight you. If it was a new energy like a bimbo himbo, anyone in between on Tinder that you met on a Tuesday, baby, anyone in between. Somebody came in with all kinds of power games, you know, hot and cold, very immature. There's nothing wrong with like a little bit of flirtatious, you know, coquettishness, whatever, right? Like it's part of the game. Scorpio enjoys that, but only to a certain point. When you're trying to really start to do like, you know, douche flute hurtful things, that's when Scorpions don't like it. We don't like the lies. We don't like the nefarious manipulation. By the way, if you're trying to manipulate a Scorpio, good luck. It's kind of like trying to outpray the Pope. I mean, you could try, or it's probably not going to work. So, yeah, don't try and be more Catholic than the Pope when it comes to the Scorpion situation, babies. The strength, you know, this is someone who was playing those games. You know, they were like, oh, yeah, Scorpio, I really want something serious. Or, like, you know, they were trying to play to your interests. Or, like, you know, they were trying to get in there at any cost, okay? Any cost, any promise, any, you know, whatever it took, they were in there. And then, you know, you notice that they were actually trying to do that by nefarious means. So, for example, this is someone who obviously was super into you, a douche flute from the streets, all right? And instead of romancing you the right way and saying, oh, Scorpio, you're so scrumptious and gorgeous. I would be so honored to spend my time with you. I'd be so honored to kiss your feet and, like, you know, kiss you all over. They were, like, very, like, manipulative. They could have negged you. They could have said like demeaning things to you, could have given you like a lot of backhanded compliments, or they were just silent about how scrumptious and gorgeous and handsome or beautiful you are. Anything in between. They were just like, you know, weird. They were trying to demean you in some kind of way, power play you. They would be all over you one day, and then the next day they'd be like, you know, silence. They'd be trying to, like, you know, texting you 10 times a day and then silence. They were trying to out-Scorpio the Scorpio. This person came to a terrible end. Scorpio, like, literally, I'm not gonna lie, Scorpio, like, you killed them. Like, this is like a killer instinct Scorpio reading. You killed this person. Obviously, spiritually speaking, maybe for some of you, like, they actually died because they couldn't take the shame and the embarrassment that they tried to trifle with a Scorpio. Seriously, like, you put this doucheful in their place like nobody else. And they didn't like that you had boundaries. They didn't like that you were a Scorpion and Scorpionic. They could figure out their manipulation. That triggered them even more, and they tried to power play you even more. And maybe, you know, when you showed them your kind, loving Scorpio side, that's when they struck. Because they saw your weakness and were like, okay, now I'm going to strike. It's a very unfortunate energy, really. Because I see here in your spread where this person just been nice to you from the get-go and giving you compliments and kisses, things would have been totally fine. But now they're like literally, now they died. They dead. If it was a more established connection, Scorpio, it was a never-ending, you could have been dealing with a Leo too, but it was a never-ending situation of a power play. Could have been an opposite sign, maybe a Taurus, could have been the sun and the moon, or life and death here, because you have the sun and you have death, so you have life and death. It could have always felt like a life and death situation. I think this person did try and gaslight you. I think this person tried to do things their own way. I think they were manipulating you in that relationship, and you kind of took it. You were observing them, and then one day, boom. This is my reenactment of the Scorpion stinger coming out. You know, the stinger came out because you'd had enough, and this person couldn't believe it. But it could also be just Scorpio silence. You know, it's that situation where some douche flute is like trying to like power play you, and they like leave you on red for 2 hours, and then they don't hear from the Scorpion for 2 years. That's like, this is like the Scorpio way, baby. Scorpio doll. All right. The Ace of Pentacles, this person does see with someone that they still want to have a new beginning with. And they do see you almost as a messenger from the angels, a gift from God, and they effed it up. You're the one who got away. In their intentions, they are afraid. They're not really intending to make a move right now because they're afraid. They think this is done. This is over. This is dead. You know, they really effed it up. The Scorpio isn't talking to them. They're like, okay, might as well just go out there into the wilderness and live as a hermit. They feel very isolated from you. You know, they overstepped, someone who really overstepped a boundary, and, you know, like, they're dead to you now, and they know it. It's that Scorpio ice. And then the devil, for what they're actually going to do, they're going to reappear in your life in some kind of a way. It might be toxic and annoying, but they just can't let go. They just can't let go. This person cannot let you go. And then the Hierophant in the longer term, so death, the devil and the Hierophant and death all over. It's like, what? This person is going to keep on making themselves committed to you until you say yes. They're going to keep on returning, apologizing, could make you a better offer this time around. They're going to say they want to learn, you know, how to treat you better and all of that kind of stuff. But it could also be in a toxic way. So, you know your story about Scorpio. You know how it goes. The devil, I love the devil energy because my Scorpionic, you know, self, I love when someone has the stickability of the devil. You know, the devil is forever and not just for Christmas. So it is someone who's going to come back into your life and they're going to say something like, you can't get rid of me, babe. Like, I will always love you. No matter what, I can't help it. And we will definitely try and reunite with you on a more spiritual and deeper level here. But it's all up to you, Scorpio. You know how it goes with the douche flutes. If you want to end the Scorpio silence, something, by the way, could have happened in Scorpio season or Leo season here, or Capricorn season for some of you. There could have been, you know, it could have been a while now. Could be a full like week, a month, or a year, depending on your timeline, baby. But this is what I have for you today, Scorpio. The choice is yours, okay? Just, you know, handle the peasants gently, because this one's already died. It's a dead one. It's coming back to life. So it's a story of the Scorpio love life. All right, baby, this is what I have for you today. Let me know in the comments below if this is your story, Scorpio. Also, if you vibe with my channel and you enjoy my readings, why not subscribe? Turn on the notification button. And of course, I like the video because liking the video really helps me out as a small creator on YouTube. And if you'd like to get a personal reading with me, all the information also regarding my magical services and coaching services is in the description box below. I'll see you next time, my baby Scorpio. Stay sparkly, stay glorious, stay gorgeous, stay moisturized, and may the angels protect you. One more kiss.